Okay, guys, so the overall market is about to touch $500 once again, finding support as always on this trend line. What's going on, guys? Johnny Trades here with another video. If you didn't catch our morning live day trading session with our LTE team, you should definitely check it out as it should be already posted. Now, this has been showing very nice upward momentum as it's recovering from back when it was at lows of 419. Now, for everyone who's new to the channel and may not be aware, QQQ is the basically tracks the overall NASDAQ. So when this market pulls back, then we see it retrace at this trend line level, right? You guys see that right there? As well as if I move this over, you can see the 200-day moving average is right there underneath it. Now, with that said, what's going to happen? Could this be a bull trap to come, or could this possibly be a nice reversal where we can play off of it and potentially make additional 3% after it's already moved over 1%, 1.5% already from those lows at the SM from the 200-day moving average. Now, with that said, for QQQ, again, about to hit that $500 mark. Still looking very bearish though. It's still selling off. So we could see this still come down to 483 if it can't hold this trend line or support at 494. Okay. Now moving on to crypto guys, the crypto space. Now this is showing Bitcoin. It's at $90,100 right now. It's struggling to get above $93 or $93,500. Now Friday's close was right here on this red candle. As you can see here, that's where it closed, 90,500. So it's actually selling off in relation to where it was on Friday at market close. Pretty much traded horizontally over the weekend. But with this small red ticker over the last few hours, okay, with all this consolidation, Mara traded very nicely before a sell-off. Check this out. Mara pushed all the way down to 1890 and then pushed up to $21, resulting in a 12% profit today and $2.31 per share. So even if you had $100, or I'm sorry, 100 shares of this company, you would have made over $230 today. Now that it saw peak highs of $21, it's actually beginning to sell off and curl over. Now it has an aggressive sell-off, as you can see here on the 4-hour time frame. It had a push up from 15s to $26, which was incredible. I'm glad we got to participate that also. Now it's been selling off over the last week, which is coming into some new areas. This was not really an area of interest to it, so we're going to go ahead and just delete this. Or we'll, because it wasn't strong enough, it didn't hold that resistance. So we'll put a red line here for now, as it did not hold this as support. So now it'll become a resistance as it is below it. Will we see this pop at $18 and get some support at 18? Or will this come all the way back down to 17, 16, or even $15? Well, previous levels shows this was between 13 and 18, so I can see this, coming down a little bit more. If it does get a bounce, it depends on what Bitcoin does. If it can make new highs, if it can, then we can see Mara push up. But everything's leaning to everything being overbought. The markets are overbought. Crypto's overbought. The only thing that's not overbought is gold. And amazingly enough, gold actually is oversold. It went from highs of 60 to lows of 38 and is now trying to make its way back up. So in a way, it's sold off along with the market, but now it is actually trying to push itself up. So with gold, investing in JNUG, we've actually already missed out on about 15% or about $5.50 per share, but it's showing signs of confirmation. So if we can hold this momentum and this confirmation upward, then we can still see a nice profit of around 40% or $17 per share. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I just wanted to do a real quick video showcasing the markets as far as the overall NASDAQ, which was QQQ, and how we can take advantage of this opportunity right now at these levels. Real quick, I'll spend a couple minutes with you. As far as trend lines go, Hold up. Well, we went over the overall NASDAQ, we went over crypto, and we went over gold. Okay, so those are the three key areas that I like to focus on in this live stream and our daily live streams with the Learn to Earn team. Now, as this begins to come into contact with the 200-day moving average or this trend line here, let's just say the trend line, this is where we'd want to buy those opportunities. Buying at the dips, selling at the peaks, buying at the dips, selling at the peaks. Now we're in a dip period. And if we buy this dip, it's a potential to go up, but we have to also manage our risk. If it does begin to sell off, you cannot hold on to it because this can sell off even more. Unless you're a long-term investor and you don't necessarily care, but if you're day trading or swing trading, we want to make sure we get a better entry. If it pops right here, it looks like it already is, and begins to showcase signs of upward momentum, there's a 4% profit, $19 per share. How do we trade QQQ? It's a $500 per share company. Well, we could trade TQQQQ. I think I said too many Qs. Anyways, it's retraced from $84 all the way down to 73. Okay, about 12%. And if it can continue to go from 73 where it is now back to 83, 84, then that's a 15% profit or around $10 to $11 per share. That's incredible. If the market's bullish, we can make 15%. If it becomes bearish and it begins to sell off, which I'm not sure, it may or may not, then we would trade this. But as you can see, SQQQ is actually curling over. If it hits this as a support, then the market begins to sell off. SQQQ could go higher actually and go to 38 even, making about 11% that way. So whether the market goes up or down, the point is there's an opportunity to make money by simply trading these two triple leverage ETFs. Now they are risky. I'm not telling you to trade them. I'm just giving you options. JNUG also, if gold is bullish and gold is going up overall in the market, JNUG will go up. This is a two-timed ETF. And if it goes down, you can bet against it as well. As you can see here, when it was at all-time highs, it was at $20 a share for JDST. When JNUG began to sell off from those $60 levels to $38, JDST began to push up from $20 to $31. So you're like, whoa, 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 you're telling me that I can now invest the opposite in gold when it goes down without having to short sell or have margin? Yes. That went up 60% or almost $11 per share by simply understanding, hey, gold is selling off, it's in a downward trend, let's go ahead and take advantage and buy JDST. As gold sells off, this pushes up. Now, does this find support and begin to push up more? And again, is it a bull trap for gold, bull trap for crypto, bull trap for the stock market in general? Could be. It really could be. Maybe we see a lot of selling pressure until maybe December, maybe even January or February. Or this can begin to rally right now and just kind of slowly continue to make highs. And it could also consolidate, right? We can get right back up to these levels. And then all it has to do is just kind of consolidate for a while, right? Till whenever it wants to pop either up or down again. But we are at all-time highs, not only in the stock market, but also in crypto. So we're just kind of consolidating right now at this point anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button and don't forget to tune in to our live stream every morning at market open. If you want to check out that as soon as tomorrow, then definitely click the second link in the description. It'll give you access to our free Discord and you could watch us trade as soon as tomorrow. So thanks guys, I appreciate your time. Like always, let's end the year on a green note. Have a great day and we'll see you all in the next video.